Hey everyone, Muckluck here, and this is a guide to Convergences in Guild Wars 2. Convergences are a group activity of up to 50 people similar to Dragonstorm. You can access them in the Wizard Tower of Secrets of the Obscure by going to this portal here. A public convergence happens every 3 hours. You can monitor when this will next happen by typing /wiki_ET in the game chat. The ET stands for Event Timers. You can at any time open a private convergence if you have a group of people ready to go. The leader interacts with the portal and will be asked to give up an unstable Cryptus motivation to open it up for the group. We'll come back to this item. Now first up, this part is not required, but I recommend it. A little organization here goes a long way towards success. What I do at this point is ask everyone who provides alacrity to drag themselves down into a new group. After a few moments, I ask everyone who provides quickness to join one of the groups that has one alac person. After most of those have filled in, I ask everyone who is a pure damage dealer to fill in the remaining spaces until there's 5 in each group max, so everyone gets as many boons as possible. Healers are most welcome in convergences, but encourage people to check in party chat so they confirm they don't have 2 healers in the same party. A few minutes into the convergence, everyone will have to split up. We're going to give a few assignments to folks on what to do when that time comes. Here is how I handle it. I want to stress that this is not the only way to do this, but this is a way to do this. A few groups will stay middle and defend Zoja. Assign one specific group to handle siege machines. Anytime one spawns, they will fly out, take care of it, and then return to the middle until they see another one spawn. Of the remaining groups, assign half of them to go to the bottom left of the map, then move clockwise when they finish. The other half will go to the bottom right and move counterclockwise when they finish. You could also just have all of those people together in one big clump moving around the map, which is far easier to assign, but the convergence will take far longer. So, assignments done. The leader interacts with the rift to begin. Kill Cryptus coming at Zoja for a few minutes. The main thing to keep an eye out for are the spites. These roundish looking mobs marked with sword icons. They do the most damage to Zoja, make sure to blow those up. About 30 seconds in, the first siege machine will spawn. Make sure the group you assign to taking those out begins handling it. They should fly out, take care of them, then rejoin the rest of the group. The machines are marked clearly on the map. After a few minutes pass, 3 champions spawn nearby. Fan out and take them down. Nothing real complicated here besides red areas are bad. This is a good time to point out that there is no waypoints on this map. If you die, Zoja can revive you, but it can take time. She will cast a res spell when enough Cryptus essence has been brought to her. I always encourage groups to do whatever they can to revive down states they see, otherwise they lose teammates for quite some time. If you do die during the convergence, you will turn into a wisp while waiting on a revive. With a mastery, you can still pick up essences and deliver them to speed up the next resurrection, or wait on allies to revive you. Let's take a quick moment to talk about the essence. When you kill the Cryptus, you can pick up essence off the ground. It briefly shows as a bar above your head. The bar won't stay there, but you can see it down by your boons. While you have the essence, your max HP is reduced, kind of like the Harbinger mechanic. With masteries, you can get certain benefits while holding it, but just know that it makes you more fragile. You can turn the essence into Zoja to heal her and charge the next resurrection spell. Note, you can still heal Zoja with normal healing magic at this time. So after the 3 champions are dead, red areas appear all over the map. Remember those earlier assignments. I will have a few groups stay middle, a few go southwest, and a few go southeast. Then they clear objectives until they meet at the top. In each corner of the map, the groups will need to fight 5 lieutenants, then a general. After that, that corner will no longer have a red circle and will not spawn siege machines anymore. If at any time you see Zoja's health get below half, which is shown in the top right corner, instruct everyone on the map with a full stack of essence to swing by Zoja to drop it off. They don't even have to dismount, just run by her. If Zoja ever hits 0 health, she will immediately port the entire squad out of the convergence. Note, if the group staying with Zoja is doing a good job, they will not need any help with keeping her safe. Once all 4 corners of the map have been cleared, a final boss will spawn. It will either be a knight or a dragon. Go to wherever it spawns on the map, Zoja will port there. From this point onward, she can only be healed by essence, and her health is being drained constantly. Players should bring her essence if they are full and she is below full. Don't turn it in when she is full already, or you risk not having enough when she needs it. As long as you take care of her, the boss fight honestly isn't bad. Red areas are bad, and if you are fighting the dragon, use the chase the booty tactic and keep trying to run behind it to avoid most of its attacks. Once again, save downstate allies whenever possible. Every 25% of its health, it will relocate to a new location on on the map. Just follow it and continue the fight as normal. Eventually it will hit 0% and the fight is won. A quick word about the loot. You get bonus loot from Convergence your first one of each day, and also your first 3 of each week due to the weekly achievement. You will also receive an Unstable Cryptus coffer, which requires the Unstable Cryptus motivation to open it. At the time of this video's recording, the motivation is worth more than the contents of the coffer, so definitely check to see if you wish to save the motivation for more private Convergences. Remember, the group leader had to sacrifice one to open the instance if it isn't a public one, or sell the motivation before you possibly use it to open the coffer. And that's it. Using the above method, I've gotten a 100% success rate on Convergences after running about 15 of them. But again, that does not mean it is the only way. If you have other methods you prefer, please share them in the comments section down below. If you found this video helpful, please consider hitting like and subscribe to help us out with the YouTube algorithm. Special thanks to our dear patrons who make content like this possible. If you'd like to become a supporter and get early access to things I make, and also play obnoxious noises during streams, there's a link to that down below. If you need more guides on Guild Wars 2, you can find them on this channel, or organized by topic on mucklucklabs.com, and if you prefer written guides, I heartily recommend our friends over at guildgen.com. Happy converging!